do you get around people who are truly genuinely happy and roll your eyes in some way, shape, or form, or look at somebody who's well put together and just automatically go to a place of, oh, must be nice, oh, must be nice, oh, look at them, they think they're better than other people. Why do you choose that? Why are you choosing that? I love how people are friends in this live stream. I love how people make friends. Flies are abundance, I'm telling you. Why are you choosing it? Because if you don't, you can, you can't. Your kids, okay. Well, I'm a kid of a broken home. I got here because society said that my life was wrong. I got here because people said I don't like you. I got to this place because I didn't want to be alive. I got to this place because I was bullied. I got to this place because my home was split up. I got to this place because my father passed away of AIDS when I was 9. I got to this place because my two mothers, because I was raised in an LGBTQ plus household. I got to this place because my other mom, my non-biological mother, on New Year's Eve said, I don't want children. You wanted all this stuff, and walked away after being together for 22 years with my mom. I got to this place because people judged me and put me down. I didn't. He's trying to take them. Okay, so then do your education, educate yourself. TikTok has legal. There's legal TikTok. You live in the information age. There's Reddit, Reddit. You can create an account, change your name, and find look up subreddits. Go onto Google or DuckDuckGo or Brave or whatever search engine you use, and type in legal help kids Reddit, and there's going to be a subreddit, a group where you can post in there. Go on to TikTok. TikTok is a search engine instead of where it says friends. That's a search engine. How to get custody of your kids. There's always a way. Exactly. For every problem, there's a solution. Tallulah knows the vibes. For every problem, there's a solution. That's the mantra that I got when I was in North Carolina after I left Manhattan. And I was in North Carolina with somebody who was a pathological liar. Every single time I introduce him to somebody, I'm like, yo, like you are burning bridges and you're not even realizing you're walking around in like a gasoline suit with like fire breath, with like a bottle of like Molotov cocktail every single time that I introduce you to somebody that you're like, hey, this looks really nice. I hate money and I hate success. So I should just subconsciously sabotage this and destroy this. And I realized and I called it out and I learned the power of saying no. Some of you are realizing the power of saying no. Am I right or am I wrong? That you're just like, I have to say no to these people. I have to say no to this nonsense. I have to say no to these family members. I have to say, nope, I'm doing things my way. I know what I know. I'm tuned in, and not feeling like you're a bad person because you're saying no and you're setting boundaries. It's amazing. It's my new favorite word. Word. What's up, words and gold? All right. So we're unhappy and we're still choosing to be unhappy. Again, I woke up today, felt anxiety, did Wim Hof breath, took some supplements, felt a little bit weird, did some stuff, feeling better now. And I always feel better when I hang out with you. And that's real. That's not cheesy. That's true. I always feel like I'm in a better mood after I get on these live streams. I swear, like the love is just so, like an empath feels you. It's difficult to say no, and then it's not. Right or wrong, drop an emoji, right? It's challenging to say no, and then it's easy. Right or wrong? Or should I say right or right? It is challenging and then it feels good. You're like, wait a second, something, you know what changed when you said no instead of like kind of or nothing? You know what you didn't feel? You didn't feel that loss of power. Thank you. I love you too. I love saying no now. Because guess what do we get? Who's been taking notes? What happens when you say no? What do you get? What do you get when you say no? What do you get when you say no? What do you get when you say no to other people's definitions of you? When you say no to I'm not to people who tell you to be afraid? When you say no to people telling you how to be a mother or how to be a father? When you say like no, like I know what I'm doing. I'm not miserable. What do you get? You get your power back. You get bigger yeses. You get bigger yeses, bigger yeses, bigger yeses, bigger yeses, bigger yeses, bigger yeses. Big nose, just fly my big nose leads to bigger yeses. Houseflies are the animal of abundance. Look up animal totem houseflies. If you have flies flying around you, money's coming in, baby. We got this. Big no's lead to bigger yeses. You think no's lead to more bullying? Then set boundaries. As a child, no gets you disciplined. As an adult who can have the childlike state of mind, you get resilience. You get better people around you. You get people who are like, oh, you know your worth and your value. You tell the universe what you want. You tell God, like, this is who I am. No, I know that I'm a good person. The whole very definition of being a human is a hustle. And you're just going to keep on seeing that as the veil continues to get lifted over and over again. None of this stuff is going to apply moving forward. It's just not going, it can't. It can't. None of it works. None of it makes sense. I'm telling you, people are just by the million. And then you get these miserable people who don't believe in spirituality at all. You get people who just like don't want to critically think at all. You get people who come from a different generation, who come from the like you have to work really hard generation of work for 50 years, get a gold watch, and then retire for 10 years and then die. Like, no. The first no is the hardest. And again, absolutely Modern Monarch. I appreciate you. Make sure you're following Modern Monarch and encourage him to do more breath work because this world needs to take some deep breaths because he's good at it. He's amazing with it. Love him. Ah, man. Big no's lead to bigger yeses. Let the world know that you know what you're doing. You are going to, you are going to be protected when you take the leap, when you get out of the relationship. And again, if you feel who feels stuck, drop an emoji. Come on. Come on. Get used to being open and honest. Who feels stuck? Love you too, broski. Good. So look at all the people who feel stuck like you. So the question I have for you is what are you doing in this stuck energy? Are you meditating? Are you doing yoga? Are you doing breath work? Oh, you think you can't because it's hard for you to walk around and move around? Please, you can do yoga in your chair. You can do breath work in your chair. You think you can't journal? You can't do research? It's officially fall season now. Are you planning for your winter? Are you planning for your winter? Are you planning for uncomfortable conversations? Are you planning for people to disagree with you? Like what are you doing? Good. You have to ignore your roommates until you move out? Good. 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 More gratitude. Visualize. Listen, here's another one that I talked to somebody about yesterday because I love people who book time with me who are frustrated, who are like, I am tired of crying. I'm like, Scorpios got you. I love meeting people when they're ready to tap into their anger. Like, tap into a part of you and just acknowledge that you're frustrated and really do something with that anger instead of anger just being insecurity. It's time for you to say like, I know what I'm doing and I'm going to do it, and if anything gets taken away from me, that's protection. You're not going to be. This is the thing. How much do you believe in what you're doing? How much do you believe in what you're doing? Like, how much do you believe in yourself to the point where you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're going to have what you want? or that you kind of know what you're doing as long as other people tell you that you're doing a good job. Connecting with your inner child is you have to connect, in my opinion, you have to connect with the version of you who's a child. You have to. You absolutely have to. Absolutely have to. Man, where's the part where you question yourself and question your choices? Can you just know that you know what you're doing? And can you be okay with hurting other people's feelings? And can you be excited about what you're doing and not need to tell people what you're doing? And can you realize right now more effort is required for you? You're not used to loving yourself this much. You're not used to it. And it's okay. That's fine. Just be aware. Life is telling you to love yourself more, and it's telling you, hey, you're a good person. Like, just know that you're a good person. Just know that you're good. Just know it. Exactly, Ashley. Yeah, your beliefs are the strongest thing you have. So what's your belief about yourself? And again, can you just know that you're a good person and know that you're doing the right thing? Amazing, Megan. Thank you. Hey, Yogi Taurus, what's up? I want for people to understand right now, while the world is moving in this wild direction, that like journal, do something before you start your day so that you can get yourself into a gratitude space, so you can get yourself into a better space, so you can change your perspective, so that when you get around people, you just have the energy that you know what you're doing, and be relentless. Like, if somebody tells you no, you're not going to get the job, if you really believe that you're meant for the job, stand up for yourself. There's sometimes people have gotten jobs where they came back the next day, they got to know. They came back the next day, they got to know. They came back the next day, they got to know. They came back the next day, they got a yes. Or can you be okay with moving out of the home or the apartment, and being okay with the kids not having a mom and a dad and a picket fence and like a dog named Fido? Like, can you be okay with just following your intuition and knowing that your kids are going to learn lessons just like I did? Or you're going to learn lessons just like I did. And you're going to go through a difficult, challenging thing just like I did. And you're going to keep on going just like I did. And they're going to level up just like I did in your own way. You can't hurt other people's feelings. But if my feelings hadn't have been hurt, I wouldn't have been here. So how does that ring true? I got here because my feelings were hurt. Greatest thing that ever happened to me was my feelings were hurt. That's why you're connecting with me. That's why you're being courageous to communicate and be vulnerable and be open with me. Was because my feelings were hurt. Thank you. Takes one to know one. Thank you. I got here because I didn't like how I felt. You're enabling the people around you. You're allowing them to stay stuck and to stay in their addictive, abusive behavior. You're allowing that. You are. You're manifesting chaos by giving them attention and giving them validation. You are. It's triggering, it's frustrating, it's, hey, how dare you? And then you think about it, and you're like, oh, okay, I take responsibility. What about those of us that didn't want to be alive or don't want to be alive? What about where we need you to show us that you love yourself? We want you to be more expressed. We love you. We love who you are. We love your weird thoughts. We love your weird ideas. We love the things that you're into. We love that you think outside the box. We love that you're hard on yourself. We've been there too. We want to relate to you. The other people are teachers, they're healers to help you to level up. We want to see more of who you are. We want for you to create a different culture and a different society. We want to know that we can be weird and different. We want to know that we're not ashamed of our age and our bank account and our clothing and our accent and our teeth and our hair anymore. We want to know that we can live in a society where women are celebrated and accepted who give life or who don't give life. And we can stop this conversation thinking God's like, you got an abortion, you're getting struck with lightning. Like it's like 1200 AD or something like that. Like there's no such thing as an abortion. That's a hustle. The soul wasn't ready to come down to planet Earth. I'll say it every single day if I have to. Wah, wah. I'm an alpha male. No such thing as an alpha male. Wah, what am I going to do without my weird, angry definition? Wah, what am I going to do if I can't hate other people? Take responsibility. Oh no, daddy's home. Mommy's home. I'm not doing that. And exactly, Renee, family shows up. This is family. This is unconditional love. Family shows up. Please. We want to see more of you. Why do you care that these other people don't like you? Or why are you so concerned thinking that you're a good person if you don't hurt other people's feelings? We were taught, it was implanted in our brain to be passive aggressive. It's not that you're aggressive, it's that you're aggressive and you think that nobody sees it because you were taught to be silent. You were taught to be quiet. That's why sometimes when I keep on talking this way, that's why you get triggered because somebody told you to be quiet, to shut up, to shut down. And because you were told that good people are quiet and children are seen and not heard, that you get triggered by people who are outspoken. That's why you don't like certain people politically. That's why you don't like certain people in entertainment, is because they think differently than you and you're told to be ugly, to be unattractive, to be quiet, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy. So when you see somebody who invests in themselves, regardless of whether you think that it's stupid or right or wrong or whatever, that's why you get triggered and frustrated by it because there's this residue inside of you that says, I'm not good enough, I'm ugly, nobody likes me, nobody loves me. No, no, too much truth. Okay, you can be right, I'll be happy. People think they can be right and happy at the same time. You think you can be right and happy all the time? You think you can? Good luck. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. You don't understand how simple and how powerful that is. You want to be right or do you want to be happy? You're cool. It takes one to know one. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? I choose to be happy. I don't need to be right. You telling me that life is hard, you're right. You're right. You're right. Thank you. I appreciate you too. You're right. Your life is hard. You're absolutely right. Hardest life on the world. Now that we've acknowledged how hard your life is, and nobody understands you, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy. You're right. You're absolutely right. Now that we've acknowledged that information, where do we go from here? What do we do with that information? Thank you, Stina. I choose to be happy. There's 7.5 billion people on planet Earth. Should I care that somebody on my live stream doesn't like me? Should I? Hey, thank you for being open. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for acknowledging me. I acknowledge you. Should I care that somebody has opinions? There was 200 people on here earlier. There's one person who doesn't like what I'm saying. Should I give more attention to that one person who doesn't like themselves? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Being right is saying I'm unattractive. My skin is unhealthy. My teeth look a certain way. I don't like my smile. I don't like my weight. I don't like my hair. You're right. It's terrible. Now, where do you go from there? You're right. I'm fat. I'm skinny. I'm unattractive. I'm too light. I'm too dark. I'm too old. I'm too young. You're right. Now, where do you go? Where do you go? Where is that taking you? Now that you've acknowledged what a bad person you are, how terrible you are, where do you go from there? You're doing it. You're choosing it. You're allowing it over and over and over and over again. And you think nobody hears it? People walk by you and they can feel that. You're radiating that energy. If, if you're hurting, then stop worrying about other people. Stop answering their calls. Stop giving them advice. Stop being the positive person for them. Let them figure it out. Focus on yourself. You're burnt out. You're tired. You're exhausted. What about being kicked out of family because of COVID? Bye. See you later. Gotta go. Bon voyage. Better things are coming. Thank God. Family shows up. Thank goodness. I love you from a distance. Now I'm going to give all that energy I gave to you to myself, and I'm going to level up. And then you're going to say, hey, I always knew you'd make it. Congratulations. You're going to be like, wow, I got you. That's what I do. I'm Captain Redirection. I'm Captain Perspective, man. I refuse to be miserable. I refuse. None of the people that you have that you don't like their opinions about you, none of them are happy. None of them. Not one of them. Not one of them is 100% happy. Not one of them is somebody that you should ideologize. Right? You get the point. I refuse. I've seen it. This is where I lead with curiosity. This is where if you're frustrated, if you're depressed, start studying people. Start studying where your mind goes to. Lead with curiosity. Please take this as a note or stay stuck forever because your subconscious mind says, I don't have enough time because I'm stupid. So I'm never going to take notes to validate that I'm stupid because my Aunt Janice told me that I'm stupid because her mom told her that she's stupid, because her mother told her that she's stupid, because society told her this thing, and everybody just accepted it, never questioning any of this. Thank you. If I'm the bomb, you're the match. Thank you. I love you. Like, none of it makes sense of how much permission you give to other people. Life isn't going to make sense. Mom created you, dad created you. You are here. You're not living their life. They're jealous of you because you think in a way that they can't think. You're meant to be more successful than your parents. You're meant to. You're meant to be more successful than your family. You're meant to. So, because of that, you're going to think differently. And you're allowing people who don't think the way that you do to tell you that effective and afraid. You want things up there. This they think the no see what the soul family is everything. I love this family. I love this. I love the Discord link in my bio. He said, not shamelessly promoting himself, but I do. I like to see that people are making friends. I like when I'm having a conversation, just me and you one on one. I look down and there's like 5 different conversations going on, and people are making friends. Like the woman Jasmine who's on here, Tallulah, that's a person who helped me move to New York when I first moved to New York. That she's friends with somebody else who's on here named Megan, who's been on these live streams for a while. And I went into their comments. I'm like, oh, that's cool, because one of those people is going through a process of healing right now, and just to see that those people can be friends off of me just being open and being vulnerable, that warms my heart. That's what I want. I want for you to level up. I want for you to love yourself more. I want for you to be more vibrant. And again, there's more of us. All the people that are on here who regularly rock with me know that's what this is about. That's what this concept of this live stream is about. Get used to unconditional love. Experience what it's like to say, sometimes I don't like my life. And I'm telling you, if you are somebody who is raised in a presentation-based family, presentation-based love, and you roll your eyes and you cringe at that, good luck. If you think this is somebody who's talking from a place of poverty, please. I've hung out with people that are billionaires that make Great Gatsby look like he works at the greeter in Walmart. Please. That doesn't impress me. Doesn't impress me. I know exactly how covert narcissists are behind the scenes. I don't care that people wear all the brand names and present themselves and moisturize and polish themselves. There are people that live in that world that are genuine, that are true, that are authentic, that are powerful people. I have healthy beliefs around money. Please, we're taking spirituality to the mainstream. We're not going to do this. I'm authentic because I struggle and suffer, and people who are rich and wealthy are the problem, and blah 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 blah. You want to have better circumstances, and you hate people who have money. I'm not doing that. I don't care if people don't like me. I'm totally good with people having opinions about me, because I did for 10 years. I cared about one person that I was in love with. And when I started to understand her logic and where her mind went to, I'm like, I am wasting my time. And the same thing with the rest of you people who roll your eyes and mock me and tease me and tell me that I'm a sin or I'm an abomination because my mom is lesbian, my birth father was gay, and he died of AIDS when I was 9, and I was born without like the Christian ideologies when Jesus didn't even have a letter J when he was alive, and he wasn't even a white man. You're praying to a gay man. You should do your research. Love Jesus. Love the real Jesus. Love Yeshua. Love Yahushua. Love Jehovah. Thank you for playing Planet Earth. I refuse to be miserable. Thank you. Exhausting. 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 No way. There's no way. There's no way. There is no way I will walk out into the world where you know that people aren't fine when they say that I'm fine. And you do it too. So what's a different response? Hey Nikki, how are you? Like, book time with me, find out. Hey Nikki, how are you doing? Oh, well, right now, like I'm good. Or you know what, today I had some sadness, but I did some Wim Hof breathing, so I'm good. And my awareness is blah 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 blah. Hey Nikki, how are you doing? Man, deep breathing, feeling that anger. I'm aware of the anger and making sure that I don't respond to other people. How are you doing? I love talking to people like that. If I go into a Target, if I go into the Hilton, wherever I go in life, rich, poor, middle class, whatever, it is rare for you to hear me say I'm fine. I appreciate you. Because when I tell people how I'm feeling and what I'm doing about it, then not only do they laugh or they relate, it holds me accountable. Thank you, Brixican. Brixican. Thank you. Appreciate you. I love this. I love that we have a society and we have a community and we have a family here where we can be ourselves. And again, that's why I tell people like this isn't about me. That's why I don't care when people roll their eyes or they cross their arms or they troll or whatever. I love when the trolls come on here because you have trolls in your life and I can show you how miserable these trolls are. Or I love when people say, what qualifies you to coach people and teach people? I'm like, yo, like I coach coaches. I coach life coaches. I'm not a life coach. Life coaches turn off their cameras and they hate everybody around them and they get anxiety and they do nothing about it to resolve it. I don't do that nonsense. Please. Yeah, we have setbacks, sure. But a setback is telling you to get back because you need to be protected because it's time for you to slow down. For every problem, there's a solution. Take this mantra with you. I have the t-shirts. I have it on my merch, or just rock with it. Just and if you buy something from the merch store, you get a free complimentary 30-minute session with me. Like solutions only, solutions only, solutions only. You're gonna start to see how many problems. I'm not good enough. Nobody loves me. Where's the bars emoji? Funny. I got the gems. I dropped the gems. Oh man, I think there is a gold bar that I can do. I'm gonna add some to the subscription. By the way, if you tap that star up there, $5.99 a month, you support me and you become part of the VTP family. That's Victorious People. You've had victory in your life. Give more attention to that. Afterwards, message me on Discord. Friend request me on Discord, and then message me on there. That's in my bio link, or message me on Instagram with your TikTok username, and I'll talk to you 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes on there. We'll talk about a focused issue that you have. Other than that, what I talk about, what I teach, what I share is emotional intelligence, emotional mastery, being able to set boundaries, being able to have curiosity about your instantaneous reactions, how to be around anybody in life and still know who you are and remove the middle ground part of you. That's why you're frustrated. Remove the middle ground. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by I don't come with middle ground? There's no middle ground within me, within who I am. What do I mean by that? What do I mean? What do I mean? There's no maybes. There's no maybes. People either like me or they don't get me. People either love what I'm doing or they're like, that's weird or that's stupid or that's dumb. And they just don't get me. 100, exactly. Words in gold, exactly. 100% intuition. No room for disrespect for myself or others. Exactly. The moment somebody crosses their arms or they roll their eyes or I pick up intuitively that they don't like me, I am now the leader. So I can change the conversation and I can get them on track with me, or I can literally just walk away from the conversation. The analogy that I give to people, two different analogies. One, as far as like just walking away from somebody, was when I was hosting an event in Manhattan. And this guy was like, I got introduced by my music manager, and he introduced me to this guy, started talking to the guy, telling him why I'm doing what I'm doing. He literally starts making a FaceTime call in the middle of the conversation. I turned the other way and I said, well, enjoy your call. I said, no, 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 I'm still listening. I said, no, you're not. I know you're not. And that's okay. I get it. There's no connection here. Like, enjoy your call. He said, no, 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 I'm listening. I said, no, no, no. You know what it is? When I'm telling people why I'm doing what I'm doing, I like to have conversations when people are actually engaged in the conversation and making eye contact, not talking to somebody else. So thank you for understanding that. Enjoy your call. I love you. I appreciate you. Take care. And the person next to me, because big no's lead to bigger yeses, said, I love you. I rock with you. Let's do something. What do you do? Okay. That's the kind of energy. And and another analogy is when I was in the studio and somebody said, I don't get what a Scorpio is because I don't know about astrology. And I said, okay, I get that. Sometimes astrology can be corny and cheesy and it doesn't match. However, when I got my full astrology reading, that made sense to me because I'm a Scorpio stellium, which means that I'm learning information specifically just to share it with humanity. And that feels like my life's purpose. And she was like, that's very interesting. And then there's a connection there. There's different ways to react to people's problems and find a solution. There's many different ways to live. Isn't it interesting of how you think? And there are other people in your neighborhood who are in similar circumstances who have a different perspective. I refuse. I refuse to just accept negativity. I refuse to accept anger, to accept hate. I refuse. I'm aware of it when it pops up. It's just I have these tools that I take with me everywhere I go. And most people say that's an interesting concept. And then they get right into the anger and the fear and the frustration, and they lose their power because you're not practicing it, because you're not thinking about it, you're not imagining it, you're not meditating with it, you're not implementing it, you're not downloading it, you're not integrating it. These are simple concepts that can take you to where you want to go. It's just, can you do it for the rest of your life? CoStar is a great free app too. I'm on CoStar as well. CoStar is interesting. It's either mine is either Nikki Scorpio or at Yo Nikki Scorpio. And if it doesn't pop up, just message me on Instagram or on the Discord. But yeah, man, like there's always a different way. There's always a different way to perceive things. There's always a different perspective. That's what I want for you to get. So, I need to shift gears in a minute because I'm building some things, working on some things. The message, the theme for today is celebrate, celebrate the difference, celebrate change, celebrate letting go of control. Ask yourself, what are areas of your life where you can let go of control and have faith? And again, from somebody who got out of a relationship where I wanted to marry them, for somebody who was raised in a broken home in poverty, I got to this place where I get paid to do what I love and people support me and real recognizes real and people are like, yo, like this kid is really dropping gems. And people who go to therapy who pay 100, 200, $300 an hour, or people who paid 1,000, 2,000, $10,000. Oh, I work with this woman from Utah. She worked with a life coach. $10,000 for a weekend, and you turn off the camera and he hates himself. I walk my talk. I'm not these other clowns and con artists who turn off their cameras and they're like, suckers. No. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes it is hard. The question is, when it is hard, what do you do with that information? Because life can be hard. Sure, of course. It's not what you go through, it's what you do with it. I am a musician. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer. Singer, songwriter, producer. I have a song called Manifest on TikTok and all streaming services. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you. It's not what you go through, it's what you do with it. That's a gem. And you can take that information for the rest of your life. Every choice you make is the right one. If you're going to the grocery store, if the light turns red, you don't turn back home. You don't give up. You don't quit. Every choice you make is the right one. If you go on a nature walk, you pick yourself up. You don't go back to your car because you fell down. Every choice you make is the right one. If people don't like me, they don't like themselves. If people don't like the fact that you're outspoken, that's because they're soft spoken. If people don't like that you're attractive, that's because they were told that they were ugly. We are mirrors for everybody. If you are triggered by anything that I'm saying, that's because somebody told you something from childhood and it has nothing to do with you. That is a trauma response, a trauma reaction, and you are better than that. You pick yourself up, you fall in love with yourself, you take notes, you journal, you meditate, you do something, you stretch, you breathe, you dance, you yell, you scream, you roar, you cry, you heal, you remove that other people have opinions about you. You remove the need for validation and you remove the need to expect other people to understand you and you understand yourself. And if somebody annoys you, that is your responsibility and your accountability and your problem and your solution. Period. Period. Done. End of conversation. But what if, nope, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. Or you can stay stuck in that pattern and hope that they're miraculously going to change. You and Jiminy Cricket can go wish upon a star. I am the star. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, everybody. Remove the need for validation, remove the comparison game, remove expectations from other people, remove those things, take notes on that. I've said it before, I'll say it again because now you're getting more context of your life. You're looking for validation from the other people, you're looking for the person to validate you instead of looking for their validation, validate them, acknowledge them, rise to the occasion, show them the love that you're looking for. I said, show them the love that you're looking for. I don't want to. They don't deserve that. Okay, then stay stuck. Be right. You're right. You're absolutely right. They don't deserve your love. Are you right or are you happy? No, I can be both. Yeah, I can tell by your response and your triggers and your reactions. Totally. You can tell that to yourself. You just can't tell it to a Scorpio. I don't believe it. I don't want to give other people love because other people hurt me. Okay, and stay stuck or leave. Literally leave. Oh, I can't because I don't have enough money. Yeah, okay. You're right. You don't have enough money. I'm happy. You're right. Please. Exhausting. Right? You're looking for validation from other people, your mom, your dad, your husband, your wife, your fiance, your partner, like people who are frustrated, who are unhappy. You should really be curious about their reactions and ask them, hey, where does your mind go to? Or like, hey, how do you think about this thing? Remove your need for validation and start to understand them because you might be walking into a red flag. You might just be walking into somebody's life who hates themselves. And if you actually heard their thoughts and how life appears to them and how life occurs to them, you'd be like, I cannot believe I'm giving this person this much love and they're miserable and they hate themselves. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. Word, especially Aunt Janice. Let me get some Aunt Janices on the board right now. Please join the VTP family. You get cool emojis. This guy named Nikki Scorpio got up there. That's Aunt Janice. She tells you sound frequencies are evil. Yo, people really believe that yoga is there's legitimately people that think that yoga is sinful. Like, how hard can you be hustled? Meanwhile, Jesus is like in Venice Beach and he's got like the headband and he's like, okay, we're gonna do the baby pose. Great, Janice. Great, great. Stretch the hips, stretch the hips, stretch the hips, and hold. and you believe these people. You get annoyed by politicians who are 5-year olds wearing suit and ties and dresses and red bottoms. You get annoyed by these people instead of being the parent. Please, you got that ancient wisdom. You're annoyed by children who are deliberately throwing temper tantrums and trying to destroy you when you're the leader. I refuse. That's why I'm excited. That's why I'm glad that I connected with Jen, the moderator, and friend and super mom and shaman, because I went into Washington D.C. and I got around these people, and they, just like in Hollywood, that some people just can't make eye contact with me, and I'm here for it. Yeah, and here's another thing. Let me see how much unconditional love you can show me right now. Christianity borrowed from Egypt and borrowed from Wicca and borrowed from paganism. Why do you think that? Why do you think? Oh man, come on, do the research. If you're frustrated, if you're depressed, start like subscribe to Gaia Network, GAIA. Some people don't even like Gaia Network. Oh, because they're talking about that. No, Gaia is amazing. There's people who've dedicated their lives to researching Christianity and God and spirituality and religion and like the Indian culture. They literally in their holy scripts they have the measurements of the size of UFOs. They're called Vimanas. Like, come on. Like, what are you doing? How critically can you think? Right, exactly. All of the holidays, the holy days that are in the Western calendar are borrowed. Christianity isn't the only story of a man who died. It you that for you to get different state, okay, and swear power. Simple, okay? Health and our health. All right, so here we go. What I like to do, and just remember that this live stream is protected. So any energy that comes in is protected, and energy that goes out is love and light and protection. Okay, you're in a safe space. You're with really strong people and really talented people and really powerful healers and teachers and stuff like that. So just trust the process. Okay, so this is going to be 3 deep breaths. I'm going to do Wim Hof breath on another live stream. I'm going to. I'm going to. I'm going to. I'm going to. Or should I do one round with you? Should I do one round with you? But in order to do that, I would need Jen to come out with her cell phone to pull it up because I like the way that Wim Hof does it. Should I just do 3 deep breaths or should I do one round of Wim Hof breathing to show you? Not now? Okay. All right, next time. Just because Ashley's a super homie and I want to make sure that you come back. All right. Okay, 3 deep breaths. 3 deep breaths. Make these the most powerful deep breaths that you've taken all day. And again, follow, join the Discord, follow me on Instagram. I post when I'm going live and all that different stuff. Okay, here we go. So again, gratitude for whatever happens, because everything's taking you to where you want to go. Financial freedom, you're getting paid to do what you love. You're trusting the process. You're trusting that unknown. You're trusting the middle ground, getting paid to do what you love, educating yourself more, using social media and technology to level up and to say, I have solutions for every problem. Okay. Being able to communicate, to express your feelings, to express your truth, to stand up for yourself, to get healthier relationships, healthier people, better circumstances in your life, and to be able to be healthy and protected. And whatever comes or whatever goes, whatever grows, whatever glows, whatever gets taken away from you, all of that is to take you to where you want to go. You trust, you trust, and you trust, and you trust. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Here we go. From the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. Fill yourself up with that energy. And again, you can see details, you can see things happening, you can create experiences, you can just see colors and shapes and sizes, you can be blindfolded, you can just be a child using your imagination, your make belief, because that's what you're doing every day, all day. Every day, all day is you're just making beliefs, and you're making beliefs, and you're accepting beliefs, and you're making beliefs. Okay, so tap into your childhood innocence and resilience. And even if your life was hard, that's the perfect person to lead the way. Just let them tell you that we got this and we're going to get it. And we're all here to congratulate you. All right. Ready? My hand's going to go up when I'm breathing in, and it's going to go down when I'm exhaling. Make it big, make it powerful. See if you can see the energy, feel the energy going up your legs to the top of your head. And when you exhale, you are radiating all of that energy. We're going to do 3 of these deep breaths, simple, powerful. We got this. Thank you. I love you. Here we go. Breathe in slow. Also seeing it for you. We congratulate each other. Remember, winners celebrate winners. 2 more. Come on, make them big, make them powerful. And remember, whatever anger, sadness, frustration shows up, that's healing. You're not ashamed. You're not comparing yourself. You're in gratitude. We're releasing all of that heaviness. My goodness, you're so powerful. Thank you. Trust me. Trust me. Trust us. We got this. Eye contact. Trust me? Good. All right, here we go. 2 more. We got this. Be excited. All right. Woo. Thank you. Thank you. My eyes are many things. The one thing that my eyes are not, though, is deceitful. There is sadness, there is pain, there is anger, there is frustration, there is a human in there, there is a soul that's done a lot of different work. And thank you for acknowledging that. I love my sadness. I'm not ashamed. I love it. I honor it. It's healing. I love the tears. All right. One more. One more. All right. Let this be the deepest breath you've taken all day, the most excitement you felt, trusting your process. And imagine after this, what we're gonna do is we're all gonna congratulate you. So if you're a winner, if you already have it, if you're manifesting, if you're a manifesting machine, if you're already in that timeline where everything's there, what you're gonna do from a place of grace, from a place of success, is you're gonna congratulate other people because you've already arrived. You get it? That's quantum healing, that's quantum manifestation. Visualize a doctor telling you good news, visualize yourself waking up and being like, oh, I don't have to think about how much money's in my bank account. Visualize yourself eating the food that you want, having help, having people around you, having healthier beliefs, communicating, people tagging you on social media, whatever that looks like for you. Make it big, make it bright, make it colorful, make it powerful. Here we go. Breathe in slow. Thank you. Love those tears. Love whatever pops up. Honor it. Breathe in. amazing. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. You deserve it. Of course you do. Congratulations. Did you receive it? Trust your process. Now go into that world like you already have it. All right, here we go. So, book time with me. Tap that link in my bio. I do package deals. 4 sessions for the price of 2. I'm going to be changing the format very, very soon. So I'm excited. I love all the people who book time with me. And thank you to all the people who continue to book time with me. Love you. Love being around people who want to crack their code and level up. What I talk about is emotional intelligence. Feel your feelings and don't feel bad about feeling them. What a concept. What an interesting concept to actually feel your feelings and know that those feelings were meant to be felt. Set boundaries. Boundary book. Link in bio. Or not. You have any questions about boundaries? I'll share it with you for free because I don't hide information. Love that. Koji is down right now. Okay, so then just send me a message on Instagram if my bio link isn't working. You can comment on my TikTok. I get a lot of notifications. I am one human being doing the best I can with the information. Thank you. All right. So I appreciate you. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for those of you who are teachers in here and healers in here, especially you who think that you're not a teacher or a healer or you're not a leader in some way, shape, or form because you've been hustled. Thank you for being open. Thank you for crying. Thank you for yelling. Thank you for whatever pops up. Thank you for loving yourself more and just not needing to know that other people have opinions about you. Exhausting. Thank you for loving yourself more and falling in love with yourself. Thank you. We need you out there. So, signing off. Yeah, do the things with the buttons. People say that they want to support me. I'm open to receiving. That took a lot of work from me. My Venmo is at Nikki Scorpio. My Cash App is $ Nikki Scorpio. My PayPal is YoNikkiScorpio at Gmail. You're not obligated to. It's just everything goes to keeping me independently, being able to share this information, being able to go on the road to document more, to share more information with you, so we can bring this concept into the mainstream. If you rock with that, this is a collective thing. I appreciate it. I honor your time. I honor your value. I honor your money. I honor your spirit. Again, if you don't have a lot of money in the bank account, that's all good. You're getting wealthier every day. You're not broke. Be careful with those words are powerful. Thank you for the gifts, for the double taps. Thank you for the compliments. It takes one to know one. I receive that. Okay. Receive compliments, receive love, receive that other people in this world want to see you be more of yourself and the other people around you are teachers. Thank you. Signing off in 10 and 9. I love you. I love you. I really do. 10 is that I love you unconditionally. 9 is that you should and can love yourself unconditionally. 8 is regardless of other people's opinions about you. 7 is that nobody in your life knows what they're doing, and the people that are unhappy have the most opinions about what you should do. Step outside of that planet, come into the real world where we realize that's an illusion. 6 is that when you make direct eye contact with people and you don't play with your hair and you don't fidget and you stand tall and you don't laugh after you speak your truth, that you will start to see who's really rocking with you and really supporting you. 5 is that when you go out into the world and you thank somebody who's working at a cash register or serving your order or giving you the fast food or whatever your life is, if you're gluten-free, pesticide-free, if you're a breatharian, whatever your thing is in life, okay? Thank people for working. Thank people for being alive. Thank people for serving you. Thank people and say, I don't know if anybody's told you today, but I appreciate you working. Thank you. Okay? 4 is that all the people in your life who are hurtful and hateful and abusive and aggressive and narcissistic are teachers, and they're going to drive you crazy until you learn how to communicate. Book time with me if you want to talk more about that. Okay? Or not. 3, my mantra, my motto for myself is I live with 100% intuition. The animal of the housefly is abundance. abundance. Okay, that's why you see this house fly right around me. Okay, I live my life with 100% intuition. And if you don't know what intuition is, that's because your family raised you not to show emotions. And you think as soon as your intuition hits, you think, I can't do that. That's crazy because people aren't going to like me. I'm not going to have any friends.